Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tell Me Why, the only game that gets the song I Want It That Way stuck in my head. Anyways, let's continue. Playing as Tyler.
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and... I'm not gonna have a lot of time after we move to Juneau with school and the JCE and everything.
Right.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
People came and went a lot. And besides, everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone. Not people who get so close they're like family.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches and...
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
You got this. Reel them in.
Get it?
Come on, pull up on the rod. Now give it a nice pull.
I got it.
Got it.
I got it.
Hey, got a fish.
Slippery little. Got it.
Bravo.
It's quite the random
First
mini
of many.
game in the middle of this.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn.
Talk.
Hey, so the other day you were talking about your chosen family. How did you find them?
Well, high school can be kind of rough when you gotta hide who you are every second of the day. I got to a pretty dark place.
I can relate to that.
One morning, my uncle woke me up and told me to get into his car. I figured we're going fishing or something, but then we ended up outside the Juneau Coalition for Equality.
Your uncle brought you to the JCE.
Yep. He didn't know how to help, so he found someone who did.
That sounds amazing.
Even if you don't move to Juneau, my offer still stands. The JCE holds a monthly meeting. You meet a lot of good people there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where I'm going, but yeah, if I'm around for the next one, I'll give you a call.
No pressure. Just letting you know the door's open.
You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
You know. Oh.
All right, here we go.
Get this fish. Get this ish. Come on. Ooh. This one's a squirmy bastard. Got him.
Okay. How about them apples?
Oh, nice job. So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now. So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
It's a little too.
I know.
hard to push.
It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
You blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
I guess I didn't really think about that. I've been so focused on my own shit. It's been hard, you know? Figuring out how to live out here.
You mean outside of Fireweed?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay? Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
Looking the cool.
So, what are you gonna make with what we catch?
Hey, you got me figured out. Slice of fresh fish, topped with garlic, pesto, walnuts, just a drop of olive oil. Pure perfection. As my partner in crime, you're entitled to a cut.
Works for me.
Works for me, partner. Don't you say anything.
All right, let's do it. Oh, a little less squirmy than the last one. Get it in 3 again, though. Got it.
Easy. Oh. Whoa. Bam. 3 out of 3.
Well played. I got nothing. That was clean.
I'm a little disappointed. Can I ask you something kind of weird and maybe hard to answer?
Weird and kind of hard to answer my jam. What's up?
How'd you know you were ready to trust anyone enough to put yourself out there?
Okay. Yeah, that is a hard question.
Told you.
There's not really two ways about it. You gotta be willing to take a hit. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
Hard to argue with that. And you're still interested in being that someone? Even after all the shit that's happened?
Hey, I've got baggage too. I
Don't we
think
all?
it's worth a chance. Don't you?
I think we're in total agreement here.
Yeah?
Yeah. I get this feeling like I could say or do anything with you, and it'd be cool. I feel safe.
You are.
No.
Because your sister would kill me if I did you dirty.
Yeah, she would.
So, doesn't look like you're catching anything with that. You want me to show you how it's done?
Go for it.
Hey, you're missing the show.
Oh, one day gonna kiss? Oh. Make a move. Do it. Yeah. Do it.
You okay?
Yes. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, that was a sweet moment. Oh, Allison.
So, yeah.
Yes, one way to put it. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay, call me later?
You know I will.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Catch anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here. God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum. Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
And you took his word for it?
He was crazy in love with Marianne. Whoever set that fire was doing damage control. And Sam's nothing but damage.
I guess he really doesn't have anything left to lose, does he?
There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Marianne first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
We've come this
Yeah.
far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Let's go.
Let's figure it out. I think I've kind of just figured out I'm not going to worry about the collectibles anymore. If I come by them, I come by them. But I'm just kind of ready to be done.
Ugh, what a mess. That's not gonna help us get this house sold.
Yeah, what do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
We don't have to do this. We might not like what we find.
When has that ever stopped us?
True. True. Alright, is this the ladder I can grab? I can't grab the ladder. Alright, look. Leave. Look.
I thought I saw something red over here, but guess my mind's just playing tricks on me. No lever. Man, this place is a mess.
If there was ever a time to find a magic portal.
The handle should be behind this.
Ooh,
Ah, there it is.
yank.
It's opening up.
The secret keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yup. Come on.
Well, that's way too high to jump. You want to give me a leg up?
I'm so not touching your nasty shoes. We'll find a ladder.
The ladder that's pretty obviously in here, yes. Ooh. How did you guys not know this was up here?
Can you see anything?
Nope. Nada.
Some glow-in-the-dark stuff.
Here, found a switch.
Oh, hey.
Holy shit. Well, that shaved a few years off my life.
It's cute in here.
Whoa.
It's
Her story.
Look, she left us something.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah. Let's start here.
Okie dokie. Time to look around for some stuff. One day she took her tiara and ran away to the forest.
It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken?
Or maybe we just need to solve the puzzles in order. We're not done with the other one yet.
Interesting. Let's not leave. We'll take a look for collectibles real quick. Salmon?
Back in your pond, Big Frog. Here, the Secret Keeper, hiding secrets in the clouds. There you go, Stalwart Moose. The Ice King goes in the forest, obviously.
Oh, missing the two.
We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back. I don't get this one. What's the deal with the tiara?
No clue. The princess never...
That's the Pious Pelican spot. Crafty goblins go here. The moon hag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake. The very old beaver definitely goes in her den. The wise princess goes in the big wooden house, of course. The mad hunter, always on the princess's trail.
Alright, so that whole side is done, and I'm missing the two. I wonder if I just, missed them. I don't know. But let's start figuring puzzles out.
Recognize this?
Yeah, it's from the story where the goblins tricked the mad hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
Is this the Mad Hunter story? Wait. Who felt hopeless? Okay. One night she woke to see a black and hooded silhouette. Or is this the story?
Here it is.
Yep.
Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about Mary Ann, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Okay, spot the differences.
There.
It moves. Oh, some of these parts are buttons.
The flowers look the same. Okay, that's different.
The princess is running away from the mad hunter.
Who was sent by...
no goblins.
Yeah. In the original, the goblins managed to save the princess from the Mad Hunter.
So we saved Marianne from something, but not in this version?
Okay, the castle's not
Why do
there.
you think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be her mother's castle. It looks like the princess is running away from it.
So Marianne ran away from home, and she grew up kinda rich?
The trees there doesn't look different. Stars, the moon. Well, the moon's higher.
It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference. That's it. Whoa.
What's in there?
Pictures, letters, the gold lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Did I miss any? Oh, I missed one. No. Whatever.
Would have been nice to have some of that.
I'm not gonna worry about it.
Did you know she studied engineering?
No. But it looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled, like someone tried to throw it away. Could this guy have been any more cryptic? You think the guy with her is Brent from the letter?
I would guess so.
That must be Papa.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
Aw, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her.
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
Here, let me put this thingamabob away.
Gold lady stays locked up in her castle.
Yeah, I missed one. Damn it. Oh, right, whatever. There was no symbol in there, so don't think that means anything.
There's the gold lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Her cruel parents kept her locked away in the musty palace. What we found in there... I don't think the Book of Goblins is gonna tell me anything.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic? Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe that's it then. We need to figure out which ones are real?
Okay, so I get it now.
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she looks in all these pictures? I don't think she was having any fun.
Okay, the engineering.
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the gold lady.
I don't really see... Is he an artist?
What's What's the gold lady do? Is that it?
It's opening.
Okay, so the symbol is O-L. Okay, gold O. There's a gold O on there.
Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know. Why don't we solve this one first?
Do you have any idea what the code might be?
No. So we should probably see if Marianne hid anything before we go trying to guess.
Okay, so figured that one out.
What's in there this time? Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy. Her father.
Oh. Mother passed away. Okay.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us. Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
Oops. Nope. Pick that back up. Pick it back up. Pick it back up. Whoa.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Okay. Think I've got all I need from there. Next one.
What's this?
Some sort of map?
I don't know how to solve that one. So she flees.
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
Some sort of clock?
And
This
that,
is the princess's house.
and that.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
Oh, I figured it out.
Yes.
What's in there?
E.
Another...
Princess's Laws. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
The Princess's Loss. Once upon a time in an ancient deep forest there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She had made it through the woods and to that house with nothing left. Oh my god, I can't. To that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life. A splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate flight from the mad hunter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress, and she left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. The tiara had its own spot in the big wooden house, a pillow near the window, where the sun would catch it on its surface to shine and wink. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty and running her thumb down its curves. Every morning she would wake, and she would tend to it, polishing its every surface to be sure it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she would pluck it up, place it upon her head, and walk the woods, feeling somehow more complete, because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon its pillow, give it a quick kiss, and go to bed. On her way, she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was the safest on the pillow while she slept. Okay. Oh, more reading. One night stop it. Stop it! I'm trying to read! One night, the princess woke to a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattling the windows in their panes. Fearing a gust might burst open a window and blow the tiara to the ground, she plucked it from its pillow and brought it to bed with her. All through the night, she held the tiara close, and in the morning she woke to find herself still cradling it. The storm had passed, and the princess relaxed. That day was the same as any other, though she perhaps gave the tiara an even more thorough cleaning, grateful as she was that nothing had gone wrong. That night she placed the tiara upon its pillow, gave it a quick kiss, and went to bed, pausing on her way to be sure it was still there. In the morning, she woke and sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room, the tiara lay upon the ground, broken, dull, and faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. The pillow was exactly where she had left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign of anything that happened at all could have gone amiss. Only the broken tiara, mute upon the ground. She picked it up and held it in her arms with a guttural cry. But though she tried to fix and polish it, it was gone, beyond repair, with no shine left. The princess held the tiara through the day and through the next night, sitting in the same spot at the window where she used to polish it. When the sun rose, she looked outside, and her gaze fixed on a sapling. She remembered how this sapling had survived the winter, clinging to life despite the frozen, unforgiving earth. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling, and as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, with it the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara, in a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. Okay. That was a lot.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God, it makes sense now.
Yeah. She got pregnant. And she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helps her move on. But when it looked like we were going to be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that chest. Okay, so how do we open it?
I'm gonna be a dick and leave. I'm gonna go look for that last collectible. I'm gonna be an asshole and go look for it.
There you are, trusty crowbar.
Take. what do I do with the crowbar? Oh, that's creepy.
Hey, come back here. You haven't
Oh,
unlocked
no.
the chest yet.
Ah.
Tyler, we're not done with this one.
Yeah. Alright, so it's an E shape.
Alright, should be easy enough.
Okay, this one was an L. That's glitching out, so I gotta go all the way back around. There we go. This is an E. Leo?
Yes.
Hmm.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
Ollie. She noticed.
Dear Allison and Ollie,
I was her son.
we write stories to understand and be understood. What good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All my love, goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Is that...
Leo Ronan.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on, let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
The crafty goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. And you probably remember what the goblin... stole in that story, huh?
Which one was it? Princess and the Two Thieves? Realized food was disappearing from her house. Few fruits, nuts, and eggs. Okay.
Some flour for the cake, maybe?
Spoons, plates, forks, and knives, and blankets.
Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit? Wait. What if they took some spoons?
Few fruits and nuts and eggs. Okay, so... eggs.
I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs.
Oh, hey.
That's it. I always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
Hey, now that we're done with the important stuff, maybe we can take a crack at these?
Yep.
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
Bear stood on the bank of the river, swiping at salmon on their way to the pawing grounds. Just a particularly fat one. You can come down. Only watched her. Find gifts from the bear. Fresh caught salmon, handful of ripe berries, newly bloomed bluebell.
Some roses, maybe? Wait. Hazelnuts. Or not. Huh. Fresh caught salmon? A handful of ripe berries? A newly bloomed bluebell?
Aha.
Nice. Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
Oh.
The very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do?
What did they do to fix it? Examine the big wooden house. Easy fix. Okay, so shingles off the roof, planks off the walls.
To
and
fix it again?
Shingles off the roof.
Huh, she fixed the roof shingles. She slapped the post with her tail to right it. She fixed the planks that... All right.
Notes.
Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't...
I don't see this story in here.
don't really remember.
They helped fix the beaver dam. They removed a thorn from the frog's back. Or not. They removed a thorn from the... They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back. Huh. They had to give nuts to the muskrat. They hugged the princess when she was crying. They broke open the beehive for the bear. Wait.
I don't really know this one. Because I don't see... Trick the muskrat.
Or not. Maybe not.
Okay, I think it's this one. Stalwart Moose. Old Bear. And the Princess. Okay.
Actually, I'm not
Old
sure.
Bear.
He broke open the beehive for the bear. Actually, I'm not sure. They hugged the princess when she was crying. Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
Alright, let's go down to the dock now. We solved all those. Okay, go.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Yeah, we've seen it.
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
Yeah, I didn't find the last collectible, but whatever. Alright. To the dock.
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night.
Then let's figure it out.
Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
Alright. Remember.
Almost.
Oh, I knew it.
Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Oh,
Yeah, she must have. It's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
Yikes. Okay. That's a lot to process. I kind of knew it, but all right.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Ooh, this is tense.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. And you would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Well, maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You
Then why'd
weren't
you
supposed
do
to
it?
be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's gotta fix the mess he made, one way or another.
Hey, you hearing me?
Yep, sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep myself from punching him in the face.
He's not even the least bit sorry for what he did. He could have seriously hurt you.
Yeah, he's just a fucking coward.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment, but she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
Does he really expect us to believe there wasn't anything else he could have done that night?
I don't know, Ellie. I'd rather not think about it.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want, as long as none of this gets out.
Well, that's messed
Excuse
up.
me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
I didn't have a choice.
I think you did.
I know it shouldn't have happened. But, well, your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why?
Bet.
We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died. That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Why do they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
Hunter. Wait, no! Stop!
Oh, he saw the whole thing.
Please.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh, man.
No! No way! You're a fucking liar!
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her!
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but cleared, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say?
She already knows what her uncle
And
will say.
Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please, think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone.
This guy's a
And
piece
never
of
come
shit.
back.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it here, even if this next episode needs to be like 15, 20 minutes, it will be, but I gotta call it for now. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode of Tell Me Why, and I will see you all on the final episode of Tell Me Why. Have a good one.